As the seasons changed, so did the lives of Emma and Mark. The initial euphoria of their love was soon met with a sobering reality. Mark's career had taken an unexpected turn, leading him to a distant city, far from the comfort and familiarity of Riverside Park. Emma, torn between her unwavering love for Mark and her own artistic ambitions, made the difficult choice to remain in the city she had always known. Little did they know that their love, which had seemed unshakable, was about to face its most arduous test. The initial months of their long-distance relationship were a trial, a constant push and pull as they sought to bridge the physical gap with late-night phone calls, handwritten letters, and the occasional surprise visit. These efforts were their lifelines, keeping the flame of their love burning, but it was undeniable that distance began to take its toll. The late-night phone calls, once filled with laughter and affection, slowly transformed into strained conversations, punctuated by awkward silences. It wasn't for lack of love. Rather, it was the cruel reality of time zones and demanding schedules that conspired against them. They yearned for the simplicity of their days in Riverside Park, the ease of simply being together. The handwritten letters, once a source of joy and anticipation, began to feel like relics of a time long past. They were tangible reminders of their love, but they couldn't replace the physical presence they so desperately craved. Emma would read and reread Mark's letters, searching for hidden meanings or clues about his life in the distant city, while Mark cherished Emma's handwritten words like precious artifacts, knowing that they were a lifeline connecting him to the love he left behind. Despite their love, they both started building lives separate from each other. New friends, new routines, new experiences. Mark found a sense of belonging in the bustling city he now called home, and Emma, while remaining loyal to her art, discovered new connections and inspirations. They had grown, both individually and apart, as they grappled with the complexities of a long-distance relationship. One fateful day, Emma received a letter, and her heart sank as she read Mark's words. He had met someone in his new city, someone who could be there with him every day. In a heart-wrenching confession, he explained the undeniable connection he had with this new person. Guilt weighed heavily on him as he penned his words, knowing that he was betraying the promise he had made to Emma. Tears streamed down Emma's face as she realized that their love, once unbreakable, was slipping through her fingers like grains of sand. It was a love she cherished with all her heart, and yet, she had to make the most painful decision of her life. She had to let Mark go. Mark, too, felt the weight of his decision. The guilt gnawed at him, but he couldn't deny the pull he felt toward this new chapter in his life. With a heavy heart, he watched Emma walk away, knowing that he had broken the heart of the woman he had once loved so deeply. Their love story, once filled with happiness and promise, had now become a heartbreaking tale of two souls lost in love, but destined to part ways. The letters stopped coming, the late-night calls ceased, and the bond they had shared so passionately in Riverside Park began to fade into the shadows of memory. Years later, Emma still visited that same park where they had first met. She would sit on the same bench, reminiscing about the love they had shared, the love that was lost in the shadows of time. Though their love had ended, the memories of their time together would forever be etched in her heart, a bittersweet reminder of a love that was once lost, but never forgotten. Emma had learned that even in heartbreak, there was beauty in the love they had once known, a love that had forever changed her.